All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I am James, and this is Dr. Merkwan. You're watching Blue Dog Reptiles, and today we're actually going to be talking about our golden hognose here. But more importantly, we're actually going to learn how to properly probe to identify the gender of the snake. With us shipping online now with Morph Market and all that, we want to make sure that we're positively sexing or telling the gender of the snake before we ship them out. That way, if you are using this animal for breeding purposes, you're not like, something's not right here. So, golden hognose, a lot of people haven't heard of the golden hognose. It's a more rare version versus the western hognose. But going into that, so this is actually a probe kit. This is actually something I picked up on Amazon. It wasn't fairly expensive, but I wanted to bring in Dr. Merkwan because I didn't know how to properly use it. Most of the time, most of my snakes come in and they're already gendered up, but we are going to figure out the proper way. So I will say right now, if you are watching, viewer discretion is advised because we are going to be probing this animal. So if that's something that makes you squeamish or something you don't want your kids to see, just make sure to click off that now or shoot ahead in the video a little bit. So,
or if you don't like excrement being...
Yes, or if you don't like excrement being thrown, because most of the time snakes like to do that.
So wearing an extra pair jacket is always advisable.
Oh, always, yeah. Doc, anything you want to say about this type of snake?
I think let's see what the gender is.
All right, let's get it going.
I got this if you got the front.
If you want to come up closer here so we can actually
As long as you
see.
stay in there, you should be
All right,
safe.
so what Doc is doing, he's actually inserting the probe down toward the tip of the tail.
You're not getting much at all.
Now, we are using lubricant, water-based. This is easier on the animal. That way you're just not dry docking it there. Now, he's going through the edge of the cloaca. He's not going straight down the middle. It's a male. So, as you can see, that far going into the snake's vent shows us that it's a...
It should be male, but we should always count two.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
So that fits in the male range.
Yeah.
Usually 5 and less, depending on the species, but that's where you gotta know your species. There's some variability in some snake species where the females can probe farther distances than you think that they should.
Oh, I did not know that.
So usually 5 and above in most species is male, 5 and less in most species female. But there's a couple, but we're not going to go into all the different unique ones that don't follow that rule.
Exactly. So it's a good thing. This guy will actually be, and I can positively say now that it's a boy, but if you're looking for a beautiful hognose, then you can't go wrong with the golden hognose here. This one actually has a very docile temperament compared to when it first came in. This one, I will say, this was a import. Did not know that. I like to stay captive bred with my animals. But it was clear indications, and actually Doc saw this snake when it first came in. You can actually still see the scar right there. It actually had a huge ulcer on its side, but through proper medication and remedy, he's all better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this film. Thank you so much for tuning. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. Let us know if you've ever done this before down in the comments. And as always, guys, love your family, but love your reptiles more.